So about a week ago, we got the announcement of a brand new Sonic racing game by the name of Sonic Crossworlds. Now, if you remember back to, I want to say December during the Game Awards, we actually got a small teaser for this game with the announcement of the name and pretty much nothing else. But about a week ago, we got our official first look at the game and a little bit of gameplay. So today in this video, we're going to look at the official announcement trailer. I've yet to see it. I'm a week late, I'll be honest, okay? Your boy's slacking, but we're here nonetheless. Because this is exciting, man. Like, anytime there's a new Sonic game, there's a reason to be excited. So, just really quickly, I wanted to give my thoughts on some of the racing games in the past, because this is not Sonic's first rodeo. From the Sonic Drift games back in the 90s, to Sonic Riders back during the 2000s, Zero Gravity. We won't talk about the Connect title, but, you know, Sonic Riders, a game that takes a bit of getting used to, but overall is a fun time, and tons of nostalgia for this game. Probably the only good thing to come out of the 15th anniversary for Sonic, the All-Stars lineup of games. I'm gonna count Team Sonic Racing because Sumo Digital technically worked on the game, but the All-Star Racing games, specifically the first one and Racing Transformed, I thought were, yes, they were Mario Kart clones, but taking the Sega cast and putting them in their own spin on a racing game with its own unique levels and transforming and all that, I thought it was still fun. Like, just because it's similar to Mario Kart doesn't necessarily immediately make it bad. There's qualities and merit to these games outside of the fact that they're pretty much just Mario Kart. And if you can't beat them, you might as well replicate them, right? So, I haven't seen much about Crossworlds. Like I said, this trailer came out about a week ago, and I just didn't have a chance to sit down and watch it. So you're actually going to get my week late first reactions to Crossworlds. I'm really hoping for a solid spin-off title for Sonic. Recently, the mainline games have been killing it as of late. I want to see if a spin-off can do the same. So I'm really excited. Let's see what happens. Here's Sonic Crossworlds. Let's watch it. Already digging the aesthetics of this game visually. Okay. Looks pretty much like the Sumo Digital games. Nice. Okay, so I transformed. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! Extreme Gear officially back. So it looks like throughout the races you're changing locations as you go. That's fascinating. Okay. Extreme Gear, I can't believe it. We just talked about Riders. A release date? Maybe? Coming soon, wish list now. I see Jet. When's the last time we had Jet the Hawk in a Sonic game? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can take a couple of things from the trailer here. Let's go back to the start here. Off the bat, I really like the visuals for this game. It definitely seems like it's not just... I know this trailer just had Sonic characters in it, but some of these locales, like this dinosaur one, reminds me of Transformed. I forget the franchise that it comes from. Maybe I can pop that on the screen here or something. But this doesn't look like a Sonic world, so it leads me to believe that we're going back to kind of how the original two All-Stars racing games were, where it wasn't just Sonic characters, it was Sega characters as well. And then obviously All-Stars had like Danica, or All-Stars Transformed had like Danica Patrick, Wreck-It Ralph for some reason, and on PC they added a few more DLC characters. But it seems like we're going back to that, because Team Sonic Racing really stripped a lot of stuff back. It's probably my least favorite of the three Sumo Digital racing games. just because of that, and the three-man team-up feature just didn't click for me. I actually ended up doing more races where it was everybody for themselves, rather than the team-based stuff that the game was built on. So I do like that we're going back to the All-Stars part of this. I'm digging a lot of these car designs. Really like the changing, like I see silver on extreme gear up here. The fact that, dude, we just talked about Sonic Riders. Like, we literally just talked about it. And we're getting extreme gear back in a Sonic game. Like, that is so... That's the only thing I'm using. I'm going to be super honest with you. I actually, one of these days, I need to do a Sonic Riders video. If you guys want to see that, definitely let me know down below. But, man, to see that come back and to see Jet the Hawk again after so long, that's so great. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I'm really liking the transforming cars. I think, is this like Metal Harbor from Adventure 2? I like that. I don't know if I ever had a racing title or a racing level to it, but this like Kraken like pirate level is sick. Like, look at these courses, man. They look really good. So we see some of the power-ups in this game. That's cool. Extreme gear once again. I really hope there's like cosmetics for your characters to have to give Sonic like his goggles from the Riders games. That, I'm just saying, that'd be pretty cool. And then maybe like, I did like the customization you can do to your cars in Team Sonic Racing. Like having like a golden car or stuff like that. That was nice. Bring that back as well. Yeah, man, I mean, this looks really good. And it seems like they're taking like these portals are how you switch between levels. So maybe it's like 3 different themes in one technical like track. You know what I mean? Like you start out in like Metal Harbor and you go to like the pirate world and you end on like dinosaurs or something, I like that it's constantly visually changing. Because in Transformed, while you were changing from air to sea to regular driving on the ground, it was all in one theme. Each lap would just get like different and change up on you. But this one seems like you're going to see a lot of different things on each track, and that's exciting. I really like that. So overall, that's, I mean, obviously without having played it and having anything tangible to go off of, it looks great. But now I want to dive into a little bit more gameplay, see if we can tackle a couple other things this game might have in store for us. So it does look like you can change out what cars you're driving in, because Shadow in the trailer was driving a completely different car than he is now. And sorry about this quality, it's not necessarily the best quality of video, but it'll work. This is kind of like spliced stuff from different sources here. So we have the trick system again. I mean, everything looks pretty standard. Like, this reminds me a lot more of the original All-Stars Racing and then also Transformed, which are the 2 best racing Sonic games outside of Riders. But that's nostalgia. I'm just gonna be honest. It seems like you do a lot of those tricks at one time. That's, ooh! Like, look at this. See, like, you have like a choice on like where you're going. I wonder who decides that. Like, that's cool. So we see more of the items there, one that like flattens you. We saw the drill in the last little ghosts. I love that. This is really cool. This looks really cool. Because, man, we've needed like a good Sonic spin-off to get our hands on in between the main titles, the main releases for the franchise. And like, we're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this game. I'm excited. Alright, we're gonna turn that off just in case we get copyrighted for that. But yeah, and then you go back to the original theme from before. Okay. So maybe it's not like 3 at a time. It might be more that you just kind of get, like 2. But I think that's still really cool. I was really hoping we'd see extreme gear gameplay. I really want to see what that looks like in action. Maybe we see that in this clip. No, it doesn't look like it. Interesting, man. But overall, I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We have to wait, obviously, for for us to get our hands on this game legit, to give it a shot and really have a full opinion. But just purely from watching this, the announced trailer and just some of this footage here, I think we're in for a good one, folks. I think we're in for a good one. Alright, so just before we go, I actually wanted to look at the Steam page for Crossworlds to see if we can maybe get some more, maybe some more information from Sega themselves on what this game is supposed to be. So just from the description here, we have, let's see, it says race across land, sea, and air, space, and time in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Interesting they mentioned time. Maybe that means we get like multiple different versions of these characters, like a classic, maybe from like different, like this could introduce us to like some of the stuff from IDW. I mean, you know, that I wouldn't mind that. Maybe like the Sonic Boom cast could be in this game. It seems like this is, you know, because when I hear Crossworlds, I think of like multiverse, right? I think of like a multiversal racing game. So that's fascinating. I think it really opens the door for a lot of different characters. Warp through time rings, or warp through travel rings into new dimensions where something new awaits around every twist and turn. So we don't have a release date yet. It's to be announced. I would probably suspect like summer or maybe fall this year for this game. Speed this victory solo or as a team in a variety of offline and online modes. So there will be offline stuff to do in this game. That's cool. And compete against players from around the world. Build the ultimate machine to match your racing style. Unlock gadgets to gain the upper hand and unleash power-ups for the win. So okay, you definitely customize. Customization is back. I like that. And that's about it for our details. Okay. Okay, interesting. I did see somewhere that Sonic Prime was apparently supposed to be involved with this somehow, so that kind of furthers my thought that we are truly getting like a multiversal Sonic racing game. I'm excited to see what happens, man. I'm pumped. I mean, this game looks pretty solid. We'll have to wait and see until we can actually get a chance to play it. I did see something on the website about an open network test. Here we are back on the website. Passing through a travel ring takes you to a crossroad for the second lap, and big changes happen during the final lap. So you have the first lap here, second lap. Frenzied gates randomly show up throughout the track, causing chaotic fun and mayhem for racers in the Crossworld. Fitting your vehicle with different gadgets grants you all kinds of abilities that change your playstyle options. Discover the combination that's the best fit for you. Okay, here we go. We actually get to see a little bit of the customization. Fitting your vehicle with different gadgets to change your playstyle options. Discover the combination. Okay. Item slots plus. Oh. Okay, so not exactly the customization that I thought. So you can have like more item slots, or you can double the amount of rings you have. Is there anything else to look at? No. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Bring him to the multiverse. Okay, so we're definitely confirmed. Everything is open and on the table for this. Okay, that's great. Man, I'm excited. As someone who has loved the Sonic racing games we've gotten over the years, I'm pumped up for a new one. I got the itch again. Man, I'm really excited for this game. And if you guys are as well, shout out down in the comments just for your excitement and what you're looking forward to. And my question of the day for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, excuse me, is which character from the Sonic multiverse would you like to see in this game? But yeah, man, I'm excited for this game. I hope you guys are as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.